This message is for Justice Tsanmani. I sat down 13 hours in the Court of Appeal listening to the judgment that you and your colleagues passed. I sat down, it was your moment to gloat, to be joyous and say all you had to say. You were the main actors. And the rest of us were there as spectators, listening quietly to you, right? The same you that was gleefully telling them that it's sacrosanct. Is it not sacrosanct for there to be competence from the tribunal? Isn't the tribunal itself supposed to be sacrosanct in the way it does its things? If you knew the judgment was not ready, you had not finished putting everything down, it was not typed, it was not ready in a way that immediately after your judgment, you are either giving it to them or you are uploading it to your website, why then did you give a judgment?
Was Justice Tsanmani under pressure to deliver judgment on September 6? Was he not prepared to deliver judgment that very day? More than 70% of Nigerians were shocked over the judgment. Aisha Yesufu speaks extensively about the verdict by the Presidential Tribunal, the delay in issuing the judgment copies to those involved, and the manner the judges makes their presentation. The activist was particularly angry over the judge's choice of words against Peter Obi of the Labour Party and Atiku Abubakar of PDP. Just 5 smart pages of written judgment is enough and delivered within less than 2 hours, not a boring 13 hours of what we saw that very day, where everything was on a compendium of personal opinions and anger against the petitioners, referred to as judgment. Little law was on display that very day. Someone said, the way we treat military coup is the same way we should stop civilian coup. Let's listen to Aisha Yesufu. But before then, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any updates.
You that was gleefully telling them that it's sacrosanct. Is it not sacrosanct for there to be competence from the tribunal? Isn't the tribunal itself supposed to be sacrosanct in the way it does its things? If you knew the judgment was not ready, you had not finished putting everything down, it was not typed, it was not ready in a way that immediately after your judgment, you are either giving it to them or you are uploading it to your website, why then did you give a judgment? I listened to you separately when you were using the word that, oh, it seems the witness invented. So me now that I am a witness, that I saw you and I was looking at you, I am thinking, it seems you invented the fact that let there be this tactical delay that we eat away into the days that are supposed to be used to file whatever appeal or whatever it is to the Supreme Court or whatever anybody wants to do. I sat down there for 13 hours listening. At one time I was wondering, what kind of words are these? I thought, or is this going to be part of the judgment? Is it what the judgment is, what is being said? Because it was almost as if, was I in the market just hearing plain? I think it was Lord Denny that said words, words are these. There's a quote by Lord Denny where he talked about how judges are supposed to use words, sort of like that with flow. The kind of words you were using, you were wondering whether you were in court, or you were at the motor park, or you were in the market, or you were in the village where people were just throwing the words anyhow. It doesn't matter, it's your right to do what you want to do, where you want to do it. But when it comes to issue of competence, when it comes to issue of sacrosanct, the way you use, when you talk about it is sacrosanct that the number of days will not be increased for anybody. Why then are you eating into the number of days? Why then are you eating? For me, Aisha Yesufu, I am an active Nigerian citizen. I speak for myself and I use this my mouth to speak on my own behalf as a witness that sat down for over 12 hours, 13 hours, sitting down and listening to judges reading. I'm like, what are they reading here? Then I sat down, I listened. I'm a witness. So when you talked about being sacrosanct, so how come now you don't still have this thing out. How are you going to read something different and then they are not going to see they are now retyping it or what, and some words going to change? There was a part where we heard, explain to me if I didn't hear well, when you were saying that the case, the Labour Party case is now withdrawn. I'm like, is it judges that withdraw cases, appeal? What is it? It's not the person that put in the case I supposed to, or is it now judges that are now acting on behalf? If I didn't hear that part, tell me, let me know. Because I sat down on this one, I'm a witness, so I was there. Nobody told me. I didn't read newspaper. In short, I wasn't even hidden because where everybody were wearing black and dark color, my yellow gold hijab was there shining. It's really so annoying that the place where you expect that justice is supposed to be for the weak, to protect the weak against the strong. But unfortunately in Nigeria, that doesn't seem to what we have. Because what I saw that day was you, Justice Tsanmani, and your other colleagues being so happy when you were talking about the respondents, and you were talking about how they had done this, how under cross-examination, and then the anger, the agitation, the disdain when you were talking about the petitioners coming before you. It's alright though, it's your court, it's alright to do what you do. I don't know what you people do. I'm not a lawyer, I'm a microbiologist. So I don't know how you people do this thing. But moi, as a citizen, watching and as an eyewitness to what I saw was all of that happening. But you have a right to do that. What you do not have a right to is incompetence. Incompetence of not ensuring that immediately after your judgment that it's available for people to begin to file their appeal or whatever they want to do with it. Even if they are not going to file their appeal, let them sit down and be looking at it. Justice Tsanmani, Justice Haruna Tsanmani, your name is Tsanmani as expected. Do the expected. Be competent. Let's bring everything out and let's give it to people. Don't eat away out of the hours. 24 hours cannot be recovered again. 48 hours cannot be recovered again. 72 hours cannot be recovered again. Any hour, any minute that you do not give the counsels to the petitioners what they need, the judgment and everything, however you people call it, whether it's a certified true copy or whatever you call it, that you don't let them have it to begin to prepare what they need to use to appeal, is injustice of the highest order. It's not even only injustice, it is sabotage. That is how me, Aisha Yesufu, I am seeing it from when I looked at it. I was an eyewitness. So let me talk what is sabotage. There are some quotes here that I really need us to, from Lord Denny. Lord Denny does not have two heads. He has one head, like every other person. 100 years from now, people are going to be looking at these judgments and reading it. They are not only going to look at the Justice Haruna Tsanmani and whoever it was that was on that thing that did. They are going to look at all of us and say, the people of that era, how were they? What kind of weddings are they? What kind of this thing is that? So it is a representation on also my generation. By the time I'm dead, 100 years from now, who will be there for me to go and be telling them that, we too, that was how we saw it though. The issue of Nigerian judiciary where, what do you call it now? I see appointment or whatever, it's based on seniority. That thing, the judicial system needs to be rejigged. You know, they needs to be rejigged, turn upside down and fixed. Competence must trump how old you are. Because say person old, no come and say the person gets sense past another person where they there, where get sense where go to where he go to. Age, you know, they give person sense. Nobody they give person sense. At this moment, we need to ensure the right thing is being done.
That's Aisha Yesufu, the activist of our time, speaking. Meanwhile, Peter Obi is set to file an appeal with Supreme Court next Tuesday. Yeah, Peter Obi is said. The campaign council confirmed potential Supreme Court appeal on Tuesday. Yunusa Tanko, the spokesperson for Peter Obi, that is Presidential Campaign Council, has indicated that an appeal to the Supreme Court concerning the recent presidential election results could be filed by Tuesday. The council emphasized that there are no intentions to alter the existing legal team representing Peter Obi. Quoting Tanko, "We haven't filed the appeal yet, but plans are underway to do so by Tuesday. Additionally, we are not considering any changes to our current teams of attorney." Edun also added that the appeal has not been filed as they are still within the stipulated time frame. He said, "Our legal representatives remain unchanged. We trust their proficiency and see no need for a switch." Remember guys, this is coming after the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal led by Justice Tsanmani delivered judgment in favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the election case filed by both Peter Obi of Labour Party and Atiku Abubakar of PDP against Tinubu, INEC, Shetima and APC. Thanks for watching. We promise to keep you updated as everything unfolds. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any updates.